Well, you're not going to believe this, but the sun's actually come out. The sun in Norfolk is shining, folks. And here we are, wandering down towards Cromer seafront and pier. Just had a rather mediocre breakfast, mind you back. Just had a rather mediocre breakfast in a cafe. So the regular visitors to Cromer will know this area well. We're just close to the pier. And we've been down here, and this fish and chip shop here, called the Number One. We've seen them queuing as far as you can see down the road for fish and chips before here. Because the chips are supposed to be, well, not chips, the fish and chips are supposed to be the best. I don't think we've had any from here, so maybe one day. Now the beach is looking good. In fact, the beach is looking very good. Can you manage that slope or those steps, Helen? Let's have a little look from here first, this way. I don't think you'll find many beaches as good as this, either in Norfolk or elsewhere. But the sunshine brings the people out as well, which is good. The surf is up. Bit windy right on the front. Hope you're not picking up too much wind noise. I've got my dead cat on. Hopefully it's working. So the cloud you can see over the sea is moving away. There's the famous Cromer Pier. Now, what movie was that in, Helen? Recently? Or fairly recently?
I think that was Alpha Papa.
Yeah.
Alan Partridge.
Alan Partridge, Alpha Papa, yeah.
Really funny, Alan.
It was a brilliant movie, yeah, really funny. And Alpha Papa, or Alan Partridge, was shot on the pier, wasn't he? Do you remember who shot him? Irish fella.
Yeah.
What was his name?
Pat.
Pat Phelan.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was shot by Pat. Should we wander along a bit? There's a bit of a seaside special show on the pier, apparently, which we were in two minds about going to see tonight. The challenge is it now.
I think it's on in the afternoon as well.
Oh, is it? Because I was going to say it will clash with Robin Lynn's Live at 5. Now, it's a question of priorities, really, isn't it? So we'll book it up. No. I'm not missing Robin Lynn's live. No way. But hey, how different everything looks when the sun comes out. Oh. And just along here, okay, this is in the shade, this is blocked by the sun, this bit. But you can get these B&Bs here, little guest houses and stuff. What a view. You know what though, I'd like to come here in the depths of winter when the waves are really crashing on the beach.
That won't be long.
No, it won't be that long, no. Classic artworks on temporary show around the town. This is called The Cup of Tea. Pretty cool. And then the little alleyways all lead back up to that area where you'll find lots of bars and cafes and fish and chips and candy floss and souvenirs and all that sort of stuff. But I want to get back in the sunshine. We're currently walking in the shade here. If you're watching for the first time, welcome to the channel. Feel free to subscribe, hit the like button and the notification bell. This is kind of going to form one of our Caravan Days Out videos. We do a series of these. We don't just do the sights, we do a little bit around the area. Now, a lot of surfers out on the other side, so we'll go and see if we can catch someone managing to stand up on a surfboard in a minute. Back down that way for the shops. More fish bars, more bars. Do I go down? Because it's a slope.
No.
Trying to get a bit of sunshine. Still rather breezy though by the seashore. There's your view down the pier. Right at the end of this pier is Cromer lifeboat, where they slipway straight into the sea, which I've only ever seen happen on a sort of bit of a display, for display purposes really. I think it was the the Cromer Carnival and the lifeboat launch just for display purposes and practice and stuff like that. Lovely traditional pier though at Cromer. As far as the North Sea goes, generally speaking, the North Sea is pretty grey and brown, but round here, must be to do with the sandbanks obviously. You can see it's got a nice green tinge to it, so it looks pretty good. There's some people surfing without wetsuits, thick-skinned or mental. Let's see if we can catch someone on a surfboard actually surfing. Pretty good waves. It must be the sandbank that's creating those waves, because certainly around Caister and Great Yarmouth you don't get waves you can really surf like that. I know they're not the biggest surfing waves in the world, but you could definitely surf them. Right, come on then. Catch a wave. The guy on the green board is going to give it some now, watch. Don't know if we'll be able to pick him up on the camera, we'll try. Come on, you've got to paddle faster than that, mate. Nah, he's missed it. I'm better than that. Yeah. Now here comes a good wave, he can get on this one. It's facing the wrong way. Best wave yet. Ah, that was a cracking wave. We could be here a long time waiting for someone to catch this wave. Well, while we're waiting for the surfing champions, we'll have a little look down this bit of the beach here. Interesting, it's sort of pretty pebbly and shingle at the top half of the beach, and obviously the tide looks like it's out at the moment, but actually it's really nice, the beach down there. When you get closer to the actual seashore, it's nice. Just walking on that first bit in your bare feet could be a bit sore.
This hotel's got a nice view. Never knew this was here. It's a Hotel de Paris.
Hotel de Paris. Yes, this is a fine hotel. I think a famous hotel in Cromer. Look at that. And someone's just making the beds in that room. Yeah, nice hotel. With a fine view. If you're coming here for the weekend actually, you want to go and take in a show and go and do a Cromer pub crawl, that'd be a good little place to stay, I think. Right, so we're just going to take a wander up. We got fed up waiting for the surfers. They obviously can't surf. Not like what we can. These are lovely, quaint places, aren't they?
Yeah. It's not a car coming down, is it?
No, I don't think you can come down here with a car. Now, I would suggest looking at some of these places with the little key safes on the side of the door here. There must be holiday lets. There's quite a number of them, and they've got these key safes. You see there's one over here, like it's got the key safe on. We used to rent out holiday properties, didn't we? And we used to have these key safes on all the properties.
Yeah.
So people can just come and go, collect their key, just give them a code. First time my son's been out for 4 weeks and we're walking in the shade here. I can't believe it. the Jetty Cafe, absolutely rammed. So the first thing we've noticed in actually, anywhere serving food or drink is packed. Generally pretty busy. Lovely church. Now have a little look at that. It's quite noticeable that when you get in the sunshine, the temperature's just gone up about 3 degrees. So, yeah, a rather nice church here, right in the centre of Cromer. A lot of the churches by the Norfolk coast have quite tall steeples or towers, and apparently, I don't know how true this is, but I've heard that quite useful navigation aids, you know, and I think they used to double up as, I don't know if lighthouses or beacons on top at one point.
I'm going to have a look in that women's shop.
Helen's found a shop, which is always a danger, especially if she's got a card with her. Oh no. We're going to buy ourselves some beachwear. I'm going to wander down this bit then, okay? Yeah, certainly rather quaint. We have been here loads of times, obviously, we live up the road. But quite different in the winter. You come down here at winter time when it's freezing cold. And I've had a beer in this pub before, the King's Head. Nice little forecourt, stroke garden. And I think if COVID's done one thing, which I would say is a positive, it's everyone's really used their imagination to create this sort of outdoor dining and drinking. It makes it feel a bit more continental. I know we haven't got the weather to quite match it, but there's some fabulous places, and they've got, you know, patio heating and stoves and things in place. So I think that's probably one of the big positives to come out of COVID. This is a great pub. Oh, nice. If you look back up the street, what have we got on then at the theatre? Let's have a look. So the award-winning Cromer Pier show finishes on the 21st of September. Sound of Springsteen. Hello again, Neil Diamond. Wow, blimey. An evening of Eric and Owen. Dear oh dear. I have to say though, this, I don't know if you've seen this, Talon, the Best of the Eagles. We've seen them in Lowestoft, absolutely fantastic. Very, very good. Recommend that. And then we've got some proper people, like Jethro. It's not a lookalike, it's actually him on the 3rd of October. Very good. So Helen's been far too long in that shop. That worries me tremendously. If she's in a shop for more than about 5 minutes, then money's getting spent. So I better go and investigate. I'll catch you in a minute. Quick view of the high street. This is the main drag one way through Cromer. Lovely flowers around by the church. Helen's still in the shop. Yeah, that's been almost 15 minutes now. I may have to go in. People have got t-shirts on. Yeah, the sun's bringing people out. That's great. Like to see that. Right, here we go. Oh, there's music on. I'll have to go back out. You're purchasing? She's holding more than one item in her hand. Let's see if we can sneak through. I don't want to go in because there's music playing. That'll give us a copyright strike. Just been, for the first time ever, just been stopped by a subscriber.
What, do they subscribe?
One of them does, yeah. He was just having a little chat and said he recognised me. And he was asking about the gimbal. He wants to get a gimbal. That was a first. It was only a matter of time though, Helen, really, wasn't it? The Buttercup Tea Rooms. And I've just walked down here already while you were shopping. I was just saying how nice this pub looks, the King's Head. And I said if there's one positive to take away from the whole COVID thing, it's the fact that everyone's been creative with outdoor eating and drinking, and some lovely areas have been created, haven't they? That's the entrance to the Hotel de Paris.
Oh, yeah.
Non-residents are welcome. I'm pretty sure this is where we went and took the grandchildren for a breakfast once. Did we not? Some lovely views.
Have a drink.
Okay, if you want to. Want to go in?
See if your restaurant.
Yeah. Well, we're not a restaurant. Well, just while we're drinking. Oh, the restaurant's only open for residents anyway. But tea and coffee available from reception. The bar's not open till 5 now. We'll give that
Oh no.
give that one a miss then.
You need the bar, don't you?
Well, it depends. I'm not drinking and driving, obviously. We could pop down tonight and do a bit of karaoke with Warren Lane. I could do some of my Tom Jones. No? Lovely here, isn't it? This bit's great. Oh, God, yeah. Everywhere looks completely different with the sun out. It's a bit of guilt trip now that she's been out and spent 100 quid on some gear. Tit for tat. No, we've been down a bit. No. I might have a striped Mr. Whippy or something like that. Are you getting them? I've got my hands full, but it's cash only. That's all right. Yeah, I'll have a. What shall I have? That's quite a choice, isn't there? I fancy one of those strawberries. That one. With a flake. Can I have the strawberry? Oh, another traditional looking boozer here, the Wellington. Yeah, rather traditional. Looks like a London pub, doesn't it? Very traditional looking boozer.
Yeah, great title. Saves me checking my phone. Yep. Behind, on down. Good. Come on.
That's the Wellington Hotel, or at least it used to be. Those guys and girls were just watching the cricket through the window, and looks like England have just got a wicket. Oh, here comes the ice cream. So I might have to come back to you later while I get this damaged. That's a small.
Steve, that's a small, £1.50. I thought that was good.
That's good value. That's a big, isn't it?
I've got it all over my purse.
All over your purse.
Yeah.
You have to lick your purse.
Oh no.
I like these sorts of shops. So this is the Garden House Gallery and Shop. Some nice stuff in here, Lane.
Yeah.
Yeah, very nice. And as you'd expect, being by the sea, lots of seasidey type gifts, pictures. Where?
Red arrows.
Where? Oh yeah. Well, that's interesting because the red arrows and Cromer go back a long way. For as long as I can remember, the red arrows have appeared at Cromer Carnival, which probably hasn't taken place for the last couple of years. We've got a dog standoff going on.
Yeah, it's little dog syndrome.
Yeah, little dogs, big bark. Enjoying this ice cream, I must admit.
Oh, definitely worth it.
Over here we've got the Seaside Shack, full of all the stuff that you'd buy on your holidays. But look, Lane, look, get a load of this. Caravan mugs. I don't know if we can get in on those, can we? Look. Grandma's Caravan mug. Camper mugs. Motorhome mugs over there.
Coaster. That's what I was just looking at. What I was going to do.
That's nice, isn't it? The old sort of beechwood type. Driftwood, yeah.
Mine, which is bad timing considering I'm not going to see him for another month.
Yeah,
Because between his up and Winnie.
yeah.
Because he won't be able to drive, will
Yeah, I thought that.
Not while it's in the
Are you enjoying your walk?
It's not bad actually. It's better to walk than sit.
With your back, yeah. So Helen's still struggling with the back a little bit. But you were quite a long time laying on the bed yesterday, which I think wasn't going to help in the long run. We have traffic behind us.
Well, you done dinner and everything, so I wasn't going to stop you, was
Ah, that's what it was. More cats. No. What you can't smell on the video is all the street food. It smells great. There's a chocolate shop.
Oh yeah.
Better not. What? Yeah. Helen's eyeing up the sweets, but she's not having any. I know. Oh, record fair, free admission, vinyl, DVDs, CDs and games, bought and sold. Not bothering, thanks, but got loads of them. Lots of this going on. Artworks around Cromer at the moment. That's nice, isn't it? Well, there also is over there a hardware store. Sells a lot of camping gear. Back on the high street now. This gets busy, as you were about to see. Hey, come in. No, I've just seen the biggest dog in my life go in the bookies. Same. Biggest dog I've ever seen in my life is just got in that betting shop. Put a bet on. This dog, if it comes out, well, hang on, hasn't got small dog syndrome. In fact, it's the other way. It's got big dog syndrome and it looks really quiet and placid. We'll see. I think that dog's putting on one massive bet. Been gone for ages. This is one of those pictures, look, the bigger picture. Nothing there, it's all around Cromer. For these classic artworks. It's on a temporary show around the town. This is called Children's Games. Lizzie's fruit and veg here. Want your organic fruit and veg? This is great. West Street Deli giving it large as well.
Yeah, good buddy, you?
Barber's shop rammed. Like this. Too many sweet shops in Cromer. Little Flint cottage there for sale, like 300 grand.
Nice, isn't it?
That's quite nice.
Yeah.
That's Norwich, it's not here. 475,
Cromer.
480, detached though. 4 bedrooms. 1.1 million at Barney. Can't quite see that. Right, should we move on? That dog's not coming out of the betting shop. No, this dog was like a lion. It was massive. Here come a couple of big ones out. Oh, is he shy? A bit timid. There's some more. Now that's interesting. Look, Forest Park, which is where we're staying. 10-month occupancy, no holiday lets permitted. Ground rent £4,311 per year. It's not got a price on it though, is it? Wonder how much that is.
Gonna ask.
No. Right, we can go up that way and then cut across if you want, or we can go back down the seafront. What do you want to do? Do you want to get a bench on the seafront for a little while?
Which one?
If you walk up there, that'll take us back to the water car park.
Yeah.
Or we can go back that way and have a seat on the seafront.
Yeah, let's go.
To the car.
Yeah.
Right, you've got to be careful here, it's rather busy. There's a crossing. Oh, hang on, no, I need to go over here. Follow me, you'll be safe. You're hanging on to me again. Oh, here comes a big motorhome. They get everywhere, don't they? Is it towing a car?
That's not
No. No, it's not. Right, we'll wander over. So the Masala Twist, your local Indian restaurant and takeaway. Right, so we're heading out of town. This road actually takes you to Morrison's, the bus depot, and the main car parks for the town centre. So we're going to head back that way. Have you had enough for walking now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Helen's back's just giving it a bit of jip, so we're going to head back to the car. Might go for a little drive. Amazona Zoo round to the left. Never been there, but a lot of people talking about that. So if you are in this area, ever fancy a day out, apparently Amazona Zoo. Turn left here. Quite a good attraction. We'll turn a right here, Helen. We should get back towards the car park, I think. We're crossing over, are you? Okay.
Yeah.
That's a funny wall, isn't it? It's like it's needing a bit of a repair job. Yeah, it looks nice, but also looks like it needs a bit of a repair job going on it. So, a lot quieter all of a sudden. What you tend to find down here is you get a number of some of the backstreet guest houses and apartments and what have you to let, which is really useful if you want to be close to the town centre, and the seafront is literally at the end of this road again. So you know you're at the seafront in like 2-minute walk. That's quite good. This is probably about the hilliest part of Norfolk. Most of Norfolk is flatlands really, and marshes, and a bit like Holland, but windmills everywhere. But this part of Norfolk, North Norfolk, where we get a few hills. Now, lovely blue sky that way. In fact, blue sky all around me, except for over there. Which way is that going then?
The Forest Park.
No, look, let's go to Forest Park. Yeah. We'll see, won't we? Here we are back at the car. Catch you in a minute. Right, we're just driving back towards Forest Park, and actually we're just going through the centre of Cromer at the moment. There's the church again on your left. In terms of getting into Forest Park, Helen's picked up on a very good point, and that is the way that we normally go in is probably the trickiest way, and there is a much easier way into Forest Park. If you carry on down the A149 coming in towards Cromer if you're coming from Norwich or sort of North Walsham, that side, so south of Cromer. If you really head almost into Cromer, you can turn right. We're going to turn left in a bit, and this will be the route in that you could take, and it's much easier with a caravan or a big motorhome, or if you're towing a vehicle. That car should not be coming down here. This is one way.
You should tell them. I think the DPD van will tell them.
Someone needs to tell him. He's not going to get very far down there. Right, so we're going to turn left just here, but there's another turning which would be to the right coming in that you could take before this. It will essentially take you to the same place. So this is Overstrand Road. If you walk down Forest Park towards the beach, you end up at Overstrand. So it says it's a couple of miles. I don't think it's 2 miles to where we're going, to be honest. nice wide roads. As soon as you start to see a white line on the road, you know you're pretty clear with your caravan or motorhome. What a difference when the sun comes out. So where that car's just pulled out in front of us, that's another way that you could have come in from that A149. So you wouldn't have to have gone quite so close to Cromer as we were. And then bring your caravan motorhome up here. Road's a bit bumpy. See the sign there for the caravan park at Cromer Country Club. Need to hang right. You're right, Helen, this is a much better drive in.
I think so, yeah.
Much better drive in. This is probably the narrowest bit of road, but it's still got white lines on it. It's still plenty wide enough. I think when we leave tomorrow, we'll come back this way. Just at its narrowest point, just this little bit here. Well, this car, let's slow it down, but actually still wide enough you could still pass big vehicles here. It's gone darker because we're in a tunnel of trees. Here we are. 10 out of 10 for that. That's definitely a better route in. And all the time we've been coming, we've never been this way. So, that was our little trip to Cromer. You saw how, I mean, the full video there, it's less than 5 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah.
Catch you later, folks.